live. Oh man, I have been having so much technical difficulties, but let's not focus on that. I'm going to just start my yoga video, you guys. Thank you for being here with me. I am continuing to polish this yin practice, and I'm just gonna hit the start if I can. I've been having so much technical difficulty, it's driving me freaking nuts. We will start in the corpse pose, setting our intentions for the practice, focusing on what you want to bring into your life and what it is you want to let go of. Just adjust this one slightly. Okay. What are you needing to let go of in order to allow that change and that shift? We're going to hold the corpse pose for a minute while we set our intentions. I'm going to adjust my mat slightly. And Brando's coming to visit. There you go. Then we're going to prepare to 5 deep belly breaths. For deep belly breathing, you're going to put both hands on your tummy. As if you're blowing up a balloon or 9 months pregnant, you're going to breathe in through your nose, filling up that balloon, and deflating it out through your mouth. This is a corpse pose. 3, 4, 5. Continue to hold that corpse pose for another minute. Know that anything that I suggest is merely an invitation for you to proceed with however you wish. Don't do anything that you're uncomfortable with and modify it as you see fit. So you're going to rotate the neck slowly from neutral to the right. Deep breath. Back to neutral. Breathe in, out to the left. Breath, breathing out, back to neutral. And now we're going to do 3 B breaths. For B breaths, you have your fingers on your eyes, your index finger, middle finger, and ring finger, and your thumbs on the cartilage outside your ear canal. You're going to press with your thumbs that cartilage to close off your ear canal. That's what's going to make the deep breath vibrations. For B breaths, we breathe in through the nose and out through the nose. We're going to do low pitch, 3 of them. Still in the corpse pose for those 3 deep belly laying on our back, we're hugging our right knee, we're paying attention to the micro movements. Maybe half a minute. And then we're going to grab our strap, getting the ball of your right foot into the strap and straightening your leg, engaging that foot, flexing your heel, rotating the ankle, and pointing the toes. Pull that leg closer to your chest and hold. And then we will hold that leg out to the right side with or without a strap for that half straddle for another half minute. I'm kind of right in between where I need the strap and where I don't need the strap. That leg set back down onto the mat. When you're ready, switching legs to then hug your left knee and hugging that left knee tight for a half or a full minute. Again, paying attention to the micro movements. Shift your weight around as you see fit. And then again, we will use that strap, this time on the ball of the left foot, straightening that leg, engaging that foot, flexing the heel, rotating your ankle, pointing your toes as you see fit. That leg then out to the left side with or without your strap for that half straddle for another 30 seconds. When you're done, lower that leg back down to the mat, setting the strap to the side. Both your legs are out straight. Stretch your arms overhead out long. And then hug your right knee again. This time, laying that right knee across your body to your left side on the floor, maybe with a bolster. We're going to do the supine twist. Your arms, your feet. We're going to stay in the supine twist for a minute, keeping your gaze over your right fingers. Yeah, your right fingers. After that minute, slowly turn your head to look towards the opposite direction for 2 full deep breaths. Then back to neutral. I'm sorry, back to the right. With your left hand on your right knee, you can be applying light pressure at any point. And we're going to lower that right leg back down to the floor. And hug both your knees, head and neck towards the knees, rocking and rolling. And then lowering your right leg to the floor while still hugging your left knee. Bring that left knee across your body to lay it down on the right side of yourself on the floor for the supine twist. Right, again with the bolster, and again with on earth did that come undone? Okay. Then hugging both knees again, stretching the neck, rotating the ankles, engaging the feet, flexing the heels. And now we'll get into the butterfly position with the bolster under our knees. These are kind of weird pants to be doing this in. Rainbow your arms out. My culottes. Out to the sides and overhead. My husband makes fun of me. While you're laying on your back. In my culottes. 30 seconds. Flap our butterfly wings down. Arms to the sides. Palms facing up. And slowly moving your arms back up overhead, touching the fingertips to each other. With your arms overhead, outstretched, fingers and thumbs touching. Stay in the butterfly pose for another half minute. Then reach for your strap. With the strap on the balls of both feet, we will do legs up the wall for a full minute. Knees can be straight or bent slightly. You can rock, roll, wiggle. Place the strap down next to you, hugging the knees tightly to the chest, binding the fingers, rocking and rolling, massaging the low back onto the leg. Then set both of your feet onto the floor, knees bent, maybe with a block or bolster between the knees. Fall both knees to your right side. We will hold this pose for a full minute. Arms are in a T, focusing our gaze out over the left hand. And slowly roll the head to the other direction, to your right. Back again. Neutral. Bring our knees to neutral. And letting both knees fall to the left side with our gaze out over our right fingertips. Hold. Slowly we will turn our head to gaze to the opposite side. right arm propped up out in front of you. Then with your left hand, you'll thread the needle in that space between your right armpit and the floor, making any adjustments for the supine twist pose that you need. And then getting your right hand onto your hip. At any point in time, you can use your left hand to pressure slightly on the right knee. Straighten out the left arm, trying to lay it flat onto the ground with both shoulders flat on the floor, or keep that right hand on the right knee. Over this pose. Keep your gaze out over your left fingertips.
I meant right fingertips.
Feel the difference from the last supine twist, having gotten into this position from a very different directive. Also feel the similarities along with those differences. Coming out of this pose, undo the twist, rest your head on your hands stacked on top of each other for another half minute. And bending those knees, windshield wiper, feet in the calves. Before coming back up onto your forearms and up with your hands into that Sphinx pose again. This time, pinking your left knee up to the left side. And with your left arm out in front of you, thread your right arm with the needle. And then getting your left hand onto your left hip. Same as the other side, you can adjust yourself so that both shoulders and arms are flat on the ground, laying that left arm down onto the floor into a T, or you can simply keep your left hand on your left hip. Again, option to apply pressure at any point with the opposite hand if you wish, right hand on the left knee, keeping your gaze over your left fingertips. Continue to hold this pose.
Where's my little tiny pillow?
Then when you're done coming out of this twist, rest your head on your hands stacked on top of each other. While windshield wipering those knees in an exaggerated movement, really rotating the hips from side to side. Windshield wipering the knees. Then we will lower the feet to the ground, and then pushing your hips back, feet out into a wide child's pose, using a bolster or a pillow. Rest your torso, holding that position for a full minute. Just really relaxing your torso. Ragdoll the upper portion of your body, allowing gravity to do the work for you, feeling the pillows support your body. Really trusting that the earth will support your needs. And when we're done, we'll remove the props and then come back to lying on the belly through the tabletop movement, and then back into Sphinx left hand for your left foot. Hold that half bowl pose for about a half a minute. Let go of that foot. Bring our hands back, stacked on top of each other, resting the head onto those hands and windshield wipering the feet while wiggling your hips too. And then the same thing to the other side. Come back into the Sphinx, spreading your hands and your fingers out as wide as you can. Then turning that left forearm parallel with the top of your mat. Reaching with your right hand back to your right foot. Holding for 30 seconds. Then letting go, both knees back down to the mat, and then pushing your hips back to a child's pose. Rest your head on a block for about a half a minute. For walking the fingers towards the right corner of the mat, holding that for another half minute. Then back to neutral, tiptoeing your fingers across the mat towards the left corner, holding for another half minute. Back to neutral. Come up into hero's pose, and then swing your legs around out to the front for your staff pose. Put a bolster and some pillows on top of your legs to then ragdoll your torso over your legs, over the props, really relaxing your torso, allowing the props to support your weight. Alternatively, you can use a strap on the balls of your feet for the same type of effect. We'll hold this for a minute. Feeling your hips push slightly towards your feet, towards your toes. Again, allow gravity to do the work for you and allow your props to support you. We're done with that. We will remove the bolsters, keeping the left leg stretched out long, bringing the right foot to the left thigh, reaching for those left toes, and holding for a full half minute. Maybe holding the toes with the left hand and stretching the right arm and hand over that foot. And coming into a wide straddle stretch. Forward slightly for a moment before switching it out for the other side. Left foot to the inner right thigh, reaching Stretch both legs out for a wide straddle, leaning forward with your blocks in front of you. You can reach for your blocks. You can stack your blocks under your forehead. We'll hold for a few breaths. And then we'll come into a seated butterfly. Holding both of your feet, your soles are together, bending your neck and your head towards your feet. Then bring your head up to neutral. Let's twist our head from side to side, right to the right, and then neutral, and then left, and then back to neutral, stretching the neck down, rolling from side to side, then let's do a full circle in one direction, other direction, back to neutral before dropping your right ear to your right shoulder. Use a slight pressure with your right fingertips on the top of your head if you wish. And then back to neutral. And then your left ear to your left shoulder with that slight pressure with your left hand if you wish. Back to neutral. Again, we'll turn our head to the right slowly. Neutral. Back to neutral. And now we bring ourselves back into that wide straddle, leaning forward, using the blocks stacked on top of each other possibly to hold this for a solid minute. You can stack the blocks to rest your forehead on them as you move forward. Reaching over the left foot, placing those blocks on each side of your foot and holding that pose for another half minute. Picking up those blocks, we'll place them on either side of the right foot. That pose, stretching towards your right foot. Hands on the blocks on either side of the foot. Then back to neutral. Our next pose will be bending our right knee over our left leg, which is out straight, twisting to the right, gazing to the back of the room, using the left elbow to leverage on the right knee, slowly turning your gaze to the front of the room, and slowly returning your gaze to the back of the room. All while leveraging your left elbow on the right knee. Continue to hold. Then we'll simply switch sides. Bend the left knee over the right leg is out straight. Gazing to the left towards the back of the room. front of the room. Then slowly returning your dೃಷ್ಟಿ back to the opposite wall, towards the back of the room. Continuing to leverage that right elbow on that left knee. And then back to butterfly. Soles of your feet together with both hands, pressing your knees down towards the floor. Up. And now into Lord of the Fish, bending the right knee over the left knee.
Not the Lord of the
Awesome.
Flies.
Twisting to the right.
The Lord of the Fish,
Right
baby.
arm is back. Left elbow leverages against the right knee. Looking to the back of the room. Hold.
I can never get over Scammy saying how the party was like Lord of the Flies.
Slowly turning your head towards the front of the room. Slowly turning your head to look towards the back of the room again. Straighten both legs out in front of you for that staff pose. Reaching your arms out to the sides, up to the sky, steeple gripping your fingers. Hands reaching up. Maybe a slight arch in your back. And then switching legs to the other side. Your left knee over your right knee bent. Twisting to the left. Right arm leveraging against the left knee. Looking to the back of the room. And then slowly twisting your head to look towards the front of the room. Slowly turning your head back to gaze to the back. And then your head comes back to neutral. Again, in the staff pose, legs out in front. If you are eagle arms.
Here, I'll turn to you guys for the eagle.
Sides and cactus or goal posts. Elbow over the left. Pushing the elbows up slightly. Hands are together. Bending the neck down. Hold. And stretching your arms back out wide to the sides. Back into goal posts. Actually, what are we doing here? Yeah. And the left elbow over the right elbow. Pushing the elbows up slightly and bending the neck down. Hands together. Then stretching those arms out wide again. Bringing them overhead in a rainbow to that steeple grip, sitting tall. Slight arch in the back. Hold. Deep breath. Before bending forward to touch the toes. That for another deep breath. And lie down on your back with your feet flat on the mat.
Here, let's do it this way.
Getting the left foot into the strap on the ball of the foot. Place your right foot over your left thigh for reclined pigeon. Hold that position for an entire minute. Bending the left knee is an option, or keeping it straight, or playing between the two. Straight and feel that stretch of your right glute. Then switch out the feet, getting your right foot into that strap and your left foot across your right thigh for reclined pigeon on the other side, holding that for a minute. Again, you have the option to bend the knee or straighten at any time, or both, bending and straightening. When you're done, place the feet back to the mat. Hug your knees tight to your chest. You can wiggle, you can rock, you can roll. Bring both feet back to the mat. Your right knee over your left knee, and your legs fall to your right side. Hold this for a minute with our arms in a T, gazing out over the opposite hand to the left. Slowly we'll turn our head and neck to switch our gaze over to the right. And slowly we'll bring our head and neck back to neutral. Both feet on the mat. Knees to chest, rocking and rolling. Both feet back down to the mat. For the other side, left knee over right knee, falling the legs to the left side, holding for a full minute with your gaze out over your right fingertips. Slowly we'll rotate the head to the left, looking out over the left. And slowly turn our head and neck back to neutral. Hugging the knees again one more time, rocking and rolling. Get into our happy baby position. For happy baby, your hands are on the outside of your feet. Your elbows are on the insides of your legs. Get your feet into butterfly. Bend your knees, straighten your knees. Rocking and rolling, happy baby. Playing around with that movement. Whatever rocks your boat. Whatever rocks your baby.
Good one, huh? Rocking the baby.
And then we'll reach for our block for the supported relaxing the back onto that block, into that supported bridge for a full neck.
I think I'm going to do 2 blocks.
While still on the block, we'll do our legs up the wall again with or without the strap.
I think I'll do 1 block for that.
Small of your back on that. Just a nice little arch. Very relaxing. Hold that. Legs up the wall. And now, if it's in your practice, there's an option here for a shoulder stand and the plow. A lot of people like to end their practice with the shoulder stand and the plow. If that's not for you, you can modify however you wish. You can keep your legs up the wall. Maybe recline butterfly. Corpse pose, because we'll get back into the corpse pose in a minute. But if you're doing your shoulder stand, we're going to try to keep our body as straight as possible up into that shoulder stand. Flex your heels, point your toes, rotate your feet around, keeping your body as perpendicular as you can to the earth. Feet together. Then lowering your feet above your head down to the floor, plow. Touching your toes, plow. yourself up. If you're comfortable with it, you can rock lightly, tuck your chin in, coming up onto both elbows, pushing up with your hands and arms behind you into staff pose. And stretching your arms out wide into that rainbow form, reaching up to the sky for one last steeple grip, or one or two deep breaths, arching that back ever so slightly while looking towards the sky. And then lean forward, reaching for the toes. Sitting back upright. Get yourself into easy pose.
Crisscross applesauce.
We will hold our pointer fingers to our thumbs on each knee. We will chant Om 3 times in a low pitch. Stretching the arms out wide. Bring the arms up overhead, touching fingers and palms to each other for prayer hands. And then bringing those prayer hands down, stopping at your forehead to tap on your forehead with your thumbs or your knuckles, acknowledging your wisdom and insight. Hands over heart. We will seal this practice with a vow. So it is.
And so it
Thank you
is.
for taking the time out of your day for this practice. Yourself, your body thanks you. I thank you. And namaste.
Namaste. All right. Let's see. I'm going to turn this laptop off. Oh man, I've had so much technical difficulties. I can't believe it's even working. Where's my glasses? They're somewhere over here, I believe. I set them in kind of a random place and thought, don't forget where you're setting them down. Because that's typical me. I do that with my cell phone every day. All right. I don't even know if I have anybody here because I didn't have the live chat on. I don't know. It's crazy. So I guess that I will just say hello to people really quickly and then close down this live again to reiterate. Oh, Jay Rana Boomer's here. Cool. Okay. Oh, just arrived. Very cool. Well, let's hang out, girl. And I called you Jay Rana again instead of J.R. Nana, right? Oh, it's so funny with the iPhone instead of the laptop because I'm just having all kinds of crazy technical difficulties with both. Here, let me adjust slightly if I can without screwing it all up. I know what you mean. It's your pet name for me, LOL. That's cute. Well, I'm glad that it doesn't bother you too much. So let's see, you guys. I was gonna, I don't know. I mean, I am so determined with this yoga, just like I'm so determined with my true crime. But doing both is really rough. So I've been doing the yoga true crime because I love them so much. I can't give up one or the other. What is a girl to do? I will show you guys my plasma ball again. And here, I'm gonna put it on top. Oh, Sandra's here. Awesome, you did the practice. I can't believe how good it feels. Like, in some ways, I feel like it's really easy. In some ways, it's like you can make it hard by, really pushing yourself to your limits. But lately, I've just been kind of doing it mostly easy the last couple of days, because sometimes I get really into it and I push really hard. And whether I'm pushing hard or not, I can feel the effects. I can literally see the effects in my muscle tone. I can feel the effects in my body. I can feel the effects in my mind, in my heart, in my soul. Sandra's still here. Woohoo! So Sandra, it was so funny. I showed you the earrings the other day that are similar to the ones I'm sending you. I'm going to grab them both. And I said I didn't know where the ones were that I was sending you, and they were literally right next to the other ones. So I'm also grabbing the butterfly earrings that I did the giveaway for yesterday. So let's see, I'm grabbing 3 pairs of earrings. You guys, it's always good to have like a black background, but I'll just show them on my hand or on my magic plasma ball. I feel like Harry Potter with my plasma ball. Okay, so I'm gonna show you side by side, Sandra. Actually, you can tell me whether you prefer the big ones or the little ones. I was gonna send you the little ones and keep the big ones, and then we'll be twins. So, and they're hard to see with the light. Let's see. That's the little one. And then this is the big one. So they're a gold tone, and they kind of have like root beer color. They have like a bead hanging down the middle. It was actually like an earring like this, like one big earring, and I took them apart to make 2 smaller earrings. So I was going to send you the little one, but if you'd like the big one instead, just let me know. I'm gonna try to pop them in the mail tomorrow. So you have overnight to think about it. So it was just so funny when I said to you, oh, I can't find them, I'll just show you the other ones. And then they were like literally right next to it. So can you see the light is kind of funky? I apologize for that. I'm not kidding you. The lighting is the toughest part of this whole gig. This whole blasted gig. Here's a black piece of paper that I can try to show them against. Sandra, me again. Yes, yes, yes. So do you have a preference? Do you like the smaller versus the larger? And let's see if I can. I'm going to reach for this light behind me. And there. They're just on like a black piece of paper. Do you see them? Lighting is so weird. Yeah, it'd be best like on velvet or something, or even on my shirt. Or let's see if I turn down that light. There. Now can you see them? Can you see them now? I'm just trying to get a really good look. The colors are really cool. It's like gold and like a honey color and like a root beer color. So the little ones are about 1 inch diameter. The big ones are more like 1.5 inches wide, 2 inches long. So do you like more bling or less bling, Sandra? Personally, I do both, and that was the back of one of my children's art, and I don't even know which child. Isn't that sad? I don't see a name on it. It looks like it's probably one of the boys, but it might be the youngest girl. I would say that's not the style of the oldest girl that's 22 now. Anyway, those are those earrings, and then we have the The really silly ones from yesterday. Do you guys remember who won them yesterday? I wish I could tell you, but that's how my brain works. It's like, I'm surprised I remember Sandra Lankford with the root beer colored ones. My dear. I have a ton of jewelry that I've collected from storage units that I've bought. Oh my goodness. I have some that, oh, I can't read the whole thing. I'll have to go check it out later. The little ones are perfect. Okay, cool. And then, do you guys remember who won these butterfly ones? So they're like a gold wire. They hang in your ears. And they remind me so much of those ones that Kylie Rodney was wearing in that photograph where she has the giant tube, the plastic tube hangers hanging from the earrings. Like at first you don't even notice the earrings because they're so subtle compared to the hangers that she's got them hanging from. That girl had some spirit, huh? So sad, so sad. I'm just so glad that Mark and Ninja and Shan and Ara and all the rest that don't give up, that keep on keeping on. Who do we have? Boob TV and a few others. I think Boob TV has taken down all their videos, huh? If you guys want to mention any of the others that I'm forgetting, I know there's a few others that I am failing to come to mind at the moment. And then, man, this whole Micah case, you guys, it is so freaking crazy. I do have your address, Sandra, and if you wanted to send it again, yeah, because I remember it's in Florida, because I sent you something recently, so you've sent me your address a couple of times. You're in that town in Florida where Madeline Soto is from, correct? And I'm sorry if I put any information out on the tube right now that I shouldn't have. I'll delete the video if you need me to. I would think it's a big town, but anyway, not everyone knows what town she's from, right? It's a city. So yeah, if it was a town, then that makes it a little more specific. Yeah, this whole thing with Micah has so many similarities, in my opinion, to Kylie Rodney. It really creeps me the F out. You know, the corruption from law enforcement, what I perceive as a cooperation to protect the who I perceive as the villains. So I don't think I need to mention in either case who I think that is. But I do want to do my little, you know, everything I say is simply my opinion for the sake of starting a conversation. Always hoping to open up a discussion and learn something and be educational and be educated. And I'm just so grateful for you guys. I'm so grateful for my studio. I'm so grateful for my technology. You know, I've spent most of my adult life trying to be like Amish without the technology. And I get so frustrated with the technology. I'm like, that's it. I'm doing it. I'm going Amish. Hit that like button if you'd be so kind. I think I'll go ahead and sign off, sending you light and love. And yeah, I'm just going to continue ironing out all the kinks in the yoga routine. I showed these pages to you yesterday. It's 6 pages single spaced. I think I've done it. I think that was like a 50-minute run. I was trying to get it down to 60 minutes. First thing I did was hit the like. Oh, thanks, J.R. Nana. My brain. Once I get my wires crossed, they stay crossed pretty much. So yeah, there's just a couple of things I want to, and this is my master class, and I'm really, I'm not so much proud of it as I am just really enjoying it. It's a gift that I've given. At this point, I've been doing it every day, at least once, probably a couple of weeks. I started devising this, you know, because I had a different master class that was much harder, much more like athletic, and I'd been working on that for many months, and I was working on the cool down when I decided to basically make my entire routine like a cool down. So just all those twists. I couldn't decide which twists to keep and which ones to let go of. So I kept them all. And look, my light at the bottom of the chakra tower has gone out again. Let me see if I can fix it. Why would it do that? Why? It's really weird. There we go. All right. I just love the chakra tower. I know I'm at the end of the video, so it doesn't really matter. But that's the thing with the technology is it's like, it's always something. And that thing should not have turned off. I don't know why it did, because it's still plugged in. The last time, a few minutes ago, when it had turned off, it's because it was unplugged. So yeah, it's amazing, isn't it? The technology that we have. I feel like I get so spoiled with the instant everything and the YouTube and the iPhone and the laptop. But thanks, you guys. Much appreciation. You are the best. It's really nice to have a couple of you here. And anyone who catches on the replay, Sandra, I'll get those smaller earrings sent off to you tomorrow. And then I'll get the butterfly ones sent off too. And again, I don't know if you guys remember who won them yesterday. Pride is a sin, happiness is a blessing. You're happy with the strides you've made. So you know what? I would like to give away a little thing today. Let me see if I can find it. I found it, you guys. The way I'm gonna do it is once I end the video, the first person in the comment section can win, if I don't break it, win the tiniest genie bottle in the world. Do you see that? It's empty. I could fill it with fairy dust, but I'm gonna go ahead and sign off. And again, the first person to comment, just like I was taught, never go straight, always go forward. So I go forward for my gay friends. Very cool. All right, sending you light and love, you guys. Have a very blessed day. First person to comment gets the little tiny genie bottle that is empty with invisible fairy dust. And then just email me your address to send it to, justiceatooz@gmail.com. Much love. Thanks again. There you go. Bye.